Hello, welcome to Monday's office hours. Good to see you guys here. I'm really excited about this new series that we're going to start. We are going to dive into everything that you can do with AI inside of your sales process account. So we're going to start off really slow. We're going to start off with all the where do we find all of this stuff? And then we will move into how to use it. So today's all about just where we can find AI in your sales process account. We'll talk about the features of the AI, the different things that it can do. And then this is going to be a 12-part series. So Mondays and Thursdays, we're going to be focusing on how you can use AI in your sales process account. Each lesson is going to build on the previous lesson. So we're going to start very beginner so that everybody feels super comfortable. And then we'll move into the more complex workflows, conversation AI, voice AI, all of that fun stuff later on in the series. But we want you guys to feel super supported and super comfortable with everything. You can see here that I have a few extra people from the team with me today. They are helping me to live stream into the group. So we're going to start to live stream right into the Facebook group so that people can come back and watch the video. It's really easy to access inside the live stream. We're also want to encourage anyone who is watching on Facebook to come and join us on Zoom, and we'll drop the Zoom link into the Facebook group as well so that you can join us and be a part of this. We love the interactive class setting here. So if you have questions as we go along, please feel free to raise your hand or unmute and we will get your question answered. Okay. It looks like we got a good group here today. Good to see everybody. Karen, your green looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's so vibrant. I love it. I love it. All right. So as I mentioned, this is the beginning. This is part one of our AI series. And we are focusing on AI and how you can use the AI features inside of your sales process account. Now, you may have noticed that SalesProcess has been advertising Summer of AI. I'm going to share my screen. You guys have, if you've been in your account, you've probably seen this already, but I am going to just share my screen so you can see it here. Inside here, Summer of AI has probably popped up a few times when you've logged into your account. And there is currently a promotion going on that you can get the AI employee free for 30 days. And so you get to try this AI employee free. There's no charge to you for 30 days. After the 30 days, there is a $97 a month fee. And that is all inclusive for any AI features that you use inside of SalesProcess. So if you are a heavy AI user inside your sales process account after going through this series, which we hope you will be, the $97 flat fee will make perfect sense. If you just want to dabble a little bit, I encourage you to still sign up for the free 30 days for AI. And if you don't plan to or if you don't want to continue at the $97 a month fee, then we do have a per usage fee. So you can use AI features inside of the account and you're charged per use. So we're going to start today just talking a little bit about where you can use AI. And so we're going to talk about the usage fees for that is like it's 0.027 cents, so not even a penny, per 1,000 words. So that's a lot. You get $10 will get you about 37,000 35 words. So there's a lot of words that you would get. And then for images, it's 0.18 cents per image. And that $10 would get you about 55 images a month. So think of it in terms of usage and what would suit you best. But I do want to encourage you to sort of just take this for a test run, the AI employee, because that's what we're going to be focusing on in this series is how to use this feature. And then you can make the decision for yourself if this is something that works for you and is going to assist you with the tasks that you have when you're inside your account. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about signing up for the AI employee or any questions about AI in your accounts or the cost of it at all? All right. Well, if you do, as we go through this, you can definitely let me know. Okay. So as you can see, these are the different types of AI that you have access to inside of SalesProcess. So we have voice AI. Now, this is going to work for you if you have a phone number set up in your account, okay? And this is going to automate customers so that they can call in and they can ask your AI agent questions about your services. They can book appointments through the voice AI. And it just generally becomes like your receptionist, which is really, really cool, right? You can pay $97 a month for your voice AI receptionist, or you could pay a lot more for an actual physical human to answer your phone, right? Now, like I said, these are all of the different places that we're going to talk about today where you can find AI. But I do want to just remind you that AI is as good as the training that you provide for it. So AI can only work off of the information that you give it. So the more information and the more training that you give it, the better it's going to perform. And so I caution you with thinking that AI is the easy button. It will get there. It will be the easy button, but getting it to that point takes a little bit of work. But we're going to walk through all of that together so that you don't ever feel like you're alone in this and that you're completely supported along the way. So along with voice AI, we also have conversation AI, which means that through the different communication channels inside of your SalesProcess account, you will be able to have an AI agent speak with your customers. So you can use conversation AI inside of Facebook Messenger. You can use conversation AI inside of Instagram or your chat widget on your website or WhatsApp. So think about the communication channels that you use in your business and how you can also pair that with AI to help you create a really great experience that your customer can have so that they can get instant answers and have a full conversation with your AI agent. Another piece of AI that we find very valuable inside of your SalesProcess account, and this is specific to if you are a local business or trying to build that local presence for yourself inside of the town that you live in or the city that you live in. Reviews, Google reviews, Yelp reviews, all kinds of reviews become very, very important. And so connecting an AI agent to your reviews can be very beneficial because the way that Google reviews work is they respond really well or they rank you better if you respond to reviews that you get for your account right away. So nobody can be up 24/7, right? That's just not possible. It's one of our human limits. But we can set up an AI agent that can respond and can respond immediately to reviews. And it can monitor for bad or good reviews and also repair the reputation of your client relationship for any bad reviews that you have that come in. So again, this is all based on the training that you give it, but it's all really, really valuable features inside that can help you take care of your business, take care of your clients. Then we have Funnel AI. Funnel AI will actually help you when you're building your funnels. Inside of the Funnel AI feature, you can use it to write your copy. You can use it to give you different headline ideas. We all get writer's block. I despise staring at a blank screen with the cursor blinking at me saying, what am I going to write? So I can use the Funnel AI to help with all of that. It can help me write my copy. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Maybe I just need AI to write a description for my product, right? Or maybe I need to generate an image to use inside of my funnel. I can use that AI feature to create all of that. And that also covers websites as well. Any sort of page that you're building, you can use that. So inside of your blog, you can use the AI feature to help you write your blog article. I never ever recommend just putting in your prompt for AI and copy pasting whatever AI gives you. You always want to be, checking and making sure that the AI sounds like you and has your sort of touch on the content that you're putting out there, right? Then we have the content AI, and this is going to refer to your social media, right? Your marketing. Content AI is going to be about inside of your social planner, you can use the AI feature. And then there's also the workflow AI assistant, which this is where you're going to pair this, the workflow AI assistant, with your conversation AI, your voice AI, your reviews AI. All of it starts to kind of come together, and it all sort of is run centrally here in your workflow. Some who is drawn on my screen. Huh? I see somebody drawn on my screen. Karen is asking, where is Funnel AI better than our custom GPTs and even Chat GPT? Yeah, so that's a great question, Karen. And again, your AI is only as good as you train it to be, right? So if you already have built yourself like a custom GPT inside of Chat GPT with all of your business information and your brand voice and all of that, maybe that's where you want to be using your AI features or AI interactions instead of inside of SalesProcess. But I do want to take you through and just show you where you can find all of these things inside, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start with the conversations, where you can find AI inside of your contacts. How can you use AI inside of contacts? So if you were just responding to an email that you had and you were wanting to write an email to a customer and you were inside of this area here, you can use AI to help you write your emails or write your responses. All right. Let me just move this out of the way. There we go. Now that's stuck. You can use AI in a number of different areas. Which area do you feel like would be the most valuable for you to be able to use AI? Oh, Ming is asking, does this AI come from Peng Joon or High Level? So yes, this is going to be the AI is going to be from High Level. Like this isn't Peng Joon's custom GPTs inside of here. These are the AI features inside of your account. So they're different. Yeah. Sorry, I saw another question here from Karen. What's content AI exactly? That's a great question, Karen. So let's go take a look at where we can find AI and where we can use AI. Here you're going to see you have the AI agent in your menu, right? So we have our AI agent here. And here it's all about voice AI and conversation AI. And then you have building your knowledge base and your content AI. So content AI covers content that you create for your business. It's going to be inside the social planner, your blog, your funnel, website, email, conversations. All of those areas are going to have access to AI that you can use. Okay? So here you're going to see inside of this, this is where you can come and see how much AI have I used. It keeps track of your total words, and it also keeps track of any images that you create. So as you use AI and create images and create content, you can come in here and check your usage. Okay? So, I mean, when we think about per usage charges, that always makes me a little nervous because I'm like, okay, well, how can I track that then, right? Where am I going to go to track that? Well, your SalesProcess account makes it super easy for you because it's all going to live in your AI agents here. All right. Now, when you're getting started, what I love about this is that these are little wizards that are inside of the AI agents that are going to help you walk through setting these things up. So when you go to create your first AI agent, and all you're going to do in here is you're going to be able to give your agent a name. You're going to tell it what language to speak. Now, we don't have every single language yet, but we do have a few different languages to start out with right now. The development team is always working to flesh this out so that there's more and more and more languages covered. But currently, these are the languages that you can create new agents with. And here you can choose different voices. And you can decide what you want your AI agent to sound like, which is kind of fun, right? So here you have a bunch of different voices that you can choose from. There's different, they have like descriptions, so smart and friendly, or crisp and strong. And if you want to hear what it sounds like, listen here.
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
Did you guys hear that? That was Zoe. This is Suzanne.
Either you run the day or the day runs you.
So these ones were the very first voices that were released with AI. You can see up here, we've gotten some more that are they come recommended. So let's hear the difference here. Let's hear this.
Chris McGuire here from Chicago. I turn complex ideas into clear, engaging stories, a voice for many situations. Let's bring your vision to life.
That's pretty cool, hey? That's pretty cool. So you can choose which voice sounds like yours, right? So it says here, friendly guy next door. That was the one we just listened to. Clyde here is vintage male radio announcer. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's listen to that one.
Kindness is like a gentle breeze, spreading warmth everywhere.
Ah, yes. This reminds me of my DJ from listening when I was a teenager to the top 40 every weekend. Then we have Autumn Vale. You can listen to different.
It was the storm that changed her. It was the quiet afterward, the stillness where she finally met herself.
Wow, that sounds very like listening to an audiobook, right? So you can see here that it's all you have a lot of options in here. But as you go through building out your agent, it really just walks you through the steps. It's a wizard that helps make this super easy for you. Now, there are some advanced settings that you can set up in here, and we'll go over those more in detail, but we're just talking about where you can find this information inside of SalesProcess. Okay, so again, this here is in the AI agents. This was under getting started. You can test and talk to your voice AI agent in here. You can assign different phone numbers here, and this is where you would set it to go live. And this is going to be your dashboard. You can build different AI agents for different tasks. So maybe you have an appointment booking agent, and then maybe you have a different agent that you want to use for your receptionist or maybe customer support, right? So these are the different agents that you can build out. I see some questions coming in. Is 2 languages possible? So currently not 2 languages at the same time for each agent. You would have to build different agents. So you'd have to have an English speaking AI agent, and then you'd have to have a German speaking AI agent. And you would set those 2 agents up, but you can't have the same agent speak 2 different languages. Okay. So I'm just going to erase those lines there that are on there. There we go. So this would be like your kind of hub for when you're creating your AI agents. So your conversation AI, voice AI, and then here, this is a knowledge base. Now, I really love the way that the development team has put this together, because there's a quick guide here that you can walk through, and it will help you to talk. It talks you through the multiple knowledge bases in conversation, how you can build your knowledge base, and it's showing you screenshots and everything in here. So you're not left trying to do this by yourself. And of course, we're here to help you as well. But your knowledge base is where you're going to train your AI agent. This is where you're going to provide information regarding your website. Or you can, we're going to just create one here for test. Okay, save and continue. And here you're going to fill this out with as much information as you can. This is going to be about training your agent. And remember, at the very beginning of this, I said that AI is only as good as the training that you provide to it. So this is where you want it to get to know your business. This is where you're going to give it information about your website, right? See here, we have a web crawler. You can put in here a website, and you can train your agent based on the information that it gets from your website. So your website's going to include things like booking an appointment, what kind of appointments you provide, what services you provide. All of those different things, the web crawler here can learn about your business. All right. You can upload a number of different links here to train your knowledge base, or to set up your knowledge base in here. And of course, here you can also add in FAQs that you get, like frequently asked questions that your customers ask all the time. And you can create canned responses to those questions that the AI agent can then use. So if you get a lot of questions around a particular service or a particular time that you provide that service, you can set all of that up in here, okay? And again, there's more. This is always being built out, but you can see here that you'll be able to upload files soon. So if you have documents that you have with, let's say it's your brand guide or your brand voice, you can upload those documents soon, and that will help to train your AI agent as well. Okay. So this really is going to be where you sort of hang out when you're building your AI information and your AI agents. And like I said, this is where you can come and see your usage inside of Content AI. Now, let's just take a look at some different areas. Like we said, Social Planner has the AI feature. So how do we go about using AI if we want to do something like in the social planner? So if we go into create a new post, and I'm going to choose, let's see, something to my group, I can see here, whenever I see this little purple icon, that's going to be how I use AI in that section, okay? So if I click on this, it says, write your post here. I can generate with AI, and I can tell the AI what I want the content to be titled, give a description of what I want the post to say. I can add in some keywords. I can select the writing tone that I want to use. Do I want it to be witty, professional? Let's just try this out for here. And we can choose the length too, right? So let's say I want to do a medium. You can choose how many variations that you want the AI to give you. So then you can see 3 examples of this post and decide which one you like the best and tweak it from there, right? So if it's a title, say I'm promoting my new tech service, okay? And then write a post about the new tech service support I provide. People can book a call and get one-on-one support. And then we have here witty. You can add in your keywords. And once you have that, you should be able to generate. Let's add some keywords here. There. Now let's see what it comes up with. This prompt is terrible, by the way. Like you want to create prompts that are very, very rich in what you want it to do. So now what it's done is it has created new content. So here's content variation 1, variation 2, and variation 3. And so you can choose which one you like. And you can also rate your content here to train the AI as to which type of content you like, right? So this is going to help create content fast. It's not going to take you hours and hours and hours of banging your head against the wall to think about what do I want to say. And remember, this is something for you to come in here and edit. Make it sound like you. You don't want it to sound like AI, right? You want it to sound like you, but this is a good jumping off point. This is a good starting point. Now, for myself, I cannot express how much AI has changed my life. I am a procrastinator and a perfectionist. And so I would become paralyzed when I would have to write a post. I would overthink it. I would just, run it around in my head and stare at the blank screen. I didn't know what to write. But this will help you get words on a page and you can go, I like the way this sounds. I hate the way this sounds. Let's edit this. I don't agree with, what this doesn't sound like me, but it's a place to start, right? Let me double check questions. Ming is asking, can I assign one AI to each website, or is it one AI for all websites? You can create an agent for each website that you have, Ming. Yeah, you can create as many agents as you want. And based on the knowledge base that you build for that agent, that's going to become their expertise, right? So if you train them on one website, you can train another agent on another website. So the possibilities as we talk through this just become more and more limitless, right? There's so many things that we can do. Now, of course, if we wanted to go ahead, I haven't even read any of these, but if we wanted to use one of these, we could copy it. We could click continue. And what this does is it automatically fills out that post, right? It's telling you how many characters have been used. It's got the emojis, everything in there. And then you can go in here and edit it the way you want. So you can use this to create social content. All right. So I'm just going to save that for later. Let's go into emails and see where you can use AI. Inside of emails, when you are creating your templates, you can create a new template, a blank template. We'll just go into Design Editor. And again, when you're in an area and you want to use AI, you're always going to be looking for the little robot, right? Let's say I want to write an email that can generate with AI. Now, I do want to point out what these gray options are here as well, and they become available to you once the content is created. So you can improve the writing of the AI, you can fix the spelling and grammar, simplify the writing, make it longer, make it shorter. So that's really cool as well, right? So I chose Generate AI. Did I click on that? Let's see. Oh, it's not coming up in here. How come? Let me just save this. Oh, it looks like we got a bug here, guys. It should open up an AI window here for me to give it a prompt for what I wanted to write in here. But it looks like we've got a bug. All right, I'll make note of that and take that to the development team. But this is another place that you would be able to use AI just by clicking on here. You would give it a prompt, say, I want to write an email. This is the goal of this email, is to nurture my audience maybe with some education. And you would talk about the topic that you wanted to write. And you would tell it what tone, whether or not to use emojis, that sort of thing. The more instructions you give your AI, the better the output, right? So that is, you can use this inside of your email. I just cannot, let me see if I can get it to, let me go like this and see if I can get it to work. Nope. Okay, I will take that to the developers and see, let them know that we have an issue with that. So email is another area that will be, oh, now it's coming up. Okay, so it was just, I think maybe delayed because I was screen sharing maybe. So here you can generate your content. You can say whether it's promotional, introduction, coupon, recurring newsletter. So you have all of these sort of topics that you can choose from so that it knows what it's, let's say it's a testimonial. You can give your content a title. Lori loved her new website. So say I'm writing an email about the website services that I provide. And then you can write a description. This email is about how I worked with Lori on her new website and how much she loved it. And then you can put in here again, keywords, the length of the content, all of that. And and we'll say small. It feels like there's some kind of delay though here, right? Like, or maybe my prompt has to be longer. Right, and email about her experience working with me and what we built together. No, it's still not bringing up the generate. So we got a few bugs here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I didn't pick a writing tone. So I chose funny. Let's see what it comes up with. And it's going to be a short email. And you can see I didn't really give it a lot of information, but it does write. It writes a little story here. And it gives you, again, 3 versions that you can choose from. And you can rate it based on which one you like the most, right? And continue. So that's inside of emails. Now let's go into the page builder. And we're going to take a look at where you can find this the AI features inside of funnels. So let's go into an already built funnel. And we can go into a page. And inside your page builder is where you're going to also see the little robot, right? So if I click on here inside of my headline, and I'm not sure what to write, or if I click into a paragraph here and I'm not sure what to write, I'm looking for my robot, but I think they may have moved it. It used to be up here. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay. They moved it into the editing button. So you have to actually select this here. And then you can see here, you have the robot head. It used to sit up here, but now it's in here. So this is going to say, generate with AI, improve your writing, fix spelling, simplify, same options as you had in the email editor. But here you have to select so this is just like filler text here. We select it and we choose, we want to generate with AI. So it says generate the content. And we're going to look at this here. This is going to be an entire lesson all by itself. You can create brand voice. And what that means is that any content you create inside of your SalesProcess account is going to be based off of your brand voice. So that's going to help speed up and make sure that the content across your business account sounds the same. It has your brand voice, it has your brand tone, it sounds like you all the time, right? So here we can say, write a product description for this pink t-shirt, right? Let's say I'm selling a t-shirt. It's for women and has a rainbow on it. And then here you have some additional options. You can choose your writing tone. Just use casual and we can click generate. Again, the better your prompt, the better you're going to get, right? but this is going to help you create content a lot faster. That's the whole point of AI. It's supposed to make your life easier. It's supposed to make writing easier. And again, remember, this gets words on a page, and then you can edit those words to make sure they sound like you. All right. So you can see here then that I'll get rid of this filler text on here. And you can see that it created this description. Now, inside of your funnel, you can get help with copy. You can also get help with images. And if we're going to provide an image or create an image, let's see here. If I add an image to this page, I'm just trying to see where they moved the image creator here. Oh, I think we have to go actually into the media storage file. That's right here. So if I wanted to create an image for my funnel, I would select the image element. I would come over here to my image options and click on this. And this brings you into your media file. And there's our little robot head that we're always looking for. And you click on the robot head, and here you're going to give it a description. What do you want that? What do you want to create? What do you want your image to look like? And again, you can also get help. Like, it'll give you an example of what it's going to create. You can try a cup of coffee with latte art, quirky kittens playing with a ball of yarn, a panda eating bamboo. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. And I'm going to say, let's make 3 variations of the image. And then I can choose what type of image style I want. Do I want it to be look like a picture? Do I want it to look like animation, pastel art, 3D model, watercolor? Do I want it to be a sketch? Let's try animated. And we're going to click generate and see what the image generator comes up with. And of course, it's going to give us as many variations as we request. That's pretty good. Look how cute that panda is. Aww. So then you get to decide which one do you like, right? And of course, whenever you're dealing with images, the very first thing that I always check for is like, how do their fingers and toes look? Because those always come out really weird when you generate AI images. So check out, how many toes and fingers does the panda have? I'm not sure how many he's supposed to have, but that looks pretty normal. Look at his cute little face. Aw, that's adorable. So then I can choose to use that image. And then it will pull that image in here. Hold on a sec, I hope. Let's save it. Or maybe I'm going to have to go in here and get him. Where'd he go? Oh, it might take a minute. Let's see. Give it a second. I'm gonna stop sharing just to see if that'll help speed things up a little bit. Let's see if we can get that to show up. Because I know it can take a little bit of time. We can also come back and see if our panda made it in there. Yeah, I don't see him coming in there. But so you can really use this to create different images that you need. You can use it to create, I use it a lot for the content, just creating content, because that's where I struggle. I'm not a writer. I wish I was. I envy anyone who can write beautifully. I think it's amazing if you can write. So again, this is going to be the same inside of the website builder. I also want to show you inside of blogs, because blogs can also be where you can use AI, right? So if we go into blogs and we go into the blog site and we want to create a new post, here you're going to be able to find the AI feature inside of blog posts as well. And it's just going to take a second here with screen share. I'll refresh. Let me stop sharing for a sec. That always helps too. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll share again. That helped it come up fast. So here inside, when you're going to create a new blog post, you also have the ability to use AI in here as well. And so you can create your blog post in here. It says, it's just giving you a warning here that this is a paid service. And so you want to choose the type of content that you want to create. Now, this is specific to blogs. So of course you're going to say, I want an outline, an introduction, a section. I can choose what type. So let's say I want to do a blog outline. And my blog title can be anything like how is AI changing our world? How AI, I should change that around, how AI is changing. Is changing. Write a blog article. Okay, so I want to put in here keywords. So keywords that I want it to talk about are technology. I would say like everyday living. And then, of course, I'm going to, let's try witty, number of variations, and we'll click generate. And again, it takes a little second here. And here we have an outline, right? So here it's in your introduction paragraph, section 1, section 2, and then it would be up to us to fill this out, like to fill out this outline. And we could use AI again to write the different sections, right? And we can rate that. So we can click continue. And so here it puts the content from the generated AI here. And then we can go in here and ask for more content, right? We're going to ask it to create the sections now. And so we're going to say yes to this. Oh, that just did that again. What I wanted to do was be able to go in here and choose this section. And here the bot comes up and I'm going to generate the AI. And this is going to be on this section. And And we'll give it a second to generate. And then it will give us versions of what we want to put in there. And we can click continue with whatever version. And of course, there's going to be some formatting and stuff that goes into it, but you can see how very quickly you can get some words on a page, and then you can become the editor. You can inject your voice and your personality. I see some questions coming in. Yeah, so the monthly fee, is it for all AI elements combined or is it per AI element? So the monthly fee is for everything, all AI. So you can spend $97 a month and use all of the AI included in your account, or you can pay per usage. Yes, thank you, Meg, for answering Gerald's question. So you can see that you have a lot of different areas where you can use AI in your account here. Any questions so far about using it in emails or the social planner or blogs, funnels, websites? Any questions at all? Oh, good. I'm glad, Karen. Where do you think you guys, where would you get the most benefit? Where do you see yourself using AI in your business? Are you using AI already? Yes, Karen, you use it for everything. That's amazing. Yeah. Do you use it for writing? Funnels, mails, posts? Yeah, good. Good. Awesome. Images. Good. Yes. Anyone else want to share how they're using AI? I love to hear. Will there be a workflow for advice on what's next? Do you mean from the AI series, June? Is that what you mean? Yeah, so the team is going to be posting the series and the topics of what's coming up. We have an entire 12 lesson series that we're going to work through. I can tell you what next week's is going to be. Next week, we're going to be focusing on generating images and generating them for your social planner. And this is on Thursday that we're doing this. For your social planner, for funnels, for anything like that. So we're going to work on images on Thursday. We're going to talk about, and I'm going to also be sharing with you like prompting ideas. And I'll put together some resources for you in the form of a Google Doc that I'll share with you for how to prompt for images to get the best types of images for what you're trying to create. So yeah, we're going to talk about images on Thursday. And then the week after that, let's see what we got. We're going to talk about crafting, using AI to craft emails that actually get clicked. Okay, so we'll be talking about how to create emails using the AI prompter. And yeah, so we're going to work through this. Now you can get into some really complex AI features inside of your SalesProcess account where, like I said, you can create AI agents that become your receptionist and that sort of thing. Now, like I said, we're going to build on each lesson as we go through. So we're going to start really, really beginnerish here, and then we're going to move into the more complex workflows and AI agent creation and that sort of thing. So but I'm excited to share this with you because it's becoming part of our regular day-to-day living. To use AI is only going to, and to understand how to use it is only going to make your life easier. And I think we all need to jump on board, right? It's not something that we can avoid or should avoid. Any other questions before I give out the homework for today? Okay. The homework for today, there's 2 screenshots that I'd love for you to share inside of the Facebook group with us. The first one is I would love for you to share that you can find where the AI, content AI, where you can look for your usage. So again, just to go over that again, we go into AI agents on the left-hand side and go up to content AI. And can you take a picture of this screen? Now you can see, now that I've been using AI, I've done a couple of things in my account. It starts to show up in here. So I can see what I've done in my social planner, what I've done in my blog, what I've done in the funnel, in the email.
We cannot see your screen, Tamara.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
not screen sharing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness. Okay. So sorry, I'll go back to the very beginning. So inside of AI agents, I want you to come up here to content AI and share a screenshot with me of this, what you see in here. Because now that I've been using AI in my demo account, I can see this stuff start to stack up. It's going to show me the things that I created inside the social planner. It's going to show me the things that I created in the blog, funnel, email, right? And so I want you to be able to come and look at your usage. I want you to know where you go to look at your usage if you start to use the AI features in your account. It's tallying up here the words that I've created. Total words generated, 2,500 or 2.52 thousand. Sorry. Image, it's showing me the images that I've created. I've created 3 images. And so 3 variations. So I want you to be able to know, where do I go to see my AI usage as I use it inside of my account. So take a screenshot of this screen. And then the second screenshot that I want you to take a screenshot of is actually inside of your marketing area here in emails. Go to emails, to your templates here. Go to create a new email. And take a screenshot of the information that you're going to use to create your AI email. Now, I believe it's slow because I'm sharing my screen on Zoom, but come into your email, hit your robot head, type in your prompt to create an email, and take a screenshot of that. I just want to see that you know where you have to go for using the AI feature inside of emails. So 2 screenshots for homework today. Post those in the Facebook group with the hashtag SalesProcessWins. And you will be entered into the June draw for the 3 grand prizes. Again, I'll go over those. They are a one-on-one session with Peng Jun. He will take a look at your offers, your funnels, anything that you would like him to take a look at, he will look at, and he will give you his opinion and his strategy that he would use to make that a winning offer. Second prize is a one-on-one session with Marcus, our ads genius. He will take a look at your ads. He'll talk to you about split testing, what he would recommend, what his ad strategy would be. And then the third place prize is a ticket to Peng Jun's next virtual event. So make sure that you get your homework posted in the Facebook group so that you can see what's happening. Okay. Badri, the notification says session starts at 9. So I thought I joined in early.
It starts at 8.
Yes, at 8. Sorry, Badri. And Ming is saying she thinks that the per usage at the beginning, charges for 4 per usage will be more worthwhile. Yeah, and you have to make that decision what's best for your business. Karen, the May draw. Well, that's a great question. We have some of the team members here today who are assisting with me getting to go live in the Facebook group. So I will reach out to them and see about what's happening with the May draw, and when that's going to take place. Try using a laptop with dedicated GPU for next presentation. Sorry, Ming, what's that? I'm not sure I understand your, is that a question? Dedicated graphic card. Are you suggesting that? Oh, so I don't get a lag. Oh, I see. I don't have a dedicated graphic card. So thank you for the for that. Yeah, Karen, go ahead, ask your question.
Thanks. Yeah, I have a question about something completely different. Is that okay?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So to book a call, right? So if clients want to book a call with me, I have a button for that. Can you see the analytics of that? Or do you need to do that by Bitly as well, like with the PDF?
Yeah. So what I would do in that case, Karen, if you want to see the analytics for whether or not people are booking a call, I would create a appointment dashboard. So you can create a dashboard that tracks your appointments, and then you can have all of your appointments that are booked. You can create all kinds of dashboards in here. So inside of dashboards, you can go ahead and create a new dashboard. So you just click on this blue button here and a drop down falls down and you can click add dashboard. And there's templates that you can use. Let's see if they have an appointment template in here for dashboards. Appointment dashboard. Oh, they do. Perfect. So we can take a look at what that appointment dashboard is going to look like. And it's just adding the template to the dashboard. Just take a second. And here it'll track how many appointments, how many showed, how many no-show, how many canceled, but it's not going to track the link itself.
Exactly. So imagine I use Bitly, then I wouldn't see it appear here, or would I?
No, you wouldn't see it appear here. You'd have to check Bitly for how many times.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so for how many times? But if I use the Bitly link, would I still see this kind of information in my dashboard?
Yeah, it'll still track how many times, how many confirmed appointments you book, how many showed appointments. If you are categorizing your appointments, so you have to come and tell the system that the person showed, right? You have to, if somebody canceled or no showed, you have to keep track of that. So if we go into calendars And I won't have any appointments in here because it's a demo account, but let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything I can show you here. Okay. Here, inside of here, you can categorize your appointments, right? So you can say it's confirmed, showed, no show, canceled, invalid. So you have to come in here and manually do that, especially for like no shows or showed. You'd have to come in here and tell the system whether somebody showed up or not.
I see.
Okay.
I see. So, so it doesn't help to set it up as a trigger link, right?
So you can set up your calendar as a trigger link, but yeah, it's not trigger links. They don't track information on people who do not already exist in your account. So if you
Yeah,
have
of
a
course.
new
Yeah.
customer, yeah, then it's not going to track that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see. I see.
You
So,
could embed, another way to do that is to embed your calendar on a page, and then you can look at your analytics, right? You can look at your analytics. You could see, let's say I only wanted, let's say this was just for appointments, right? I don't know if I have any. Yeah, I don't have anything in here. Let's try this one. Okay, there. But all it's going to show you, it's not going to show you who clicked. It's just going to show you someone clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I see. Yeah. That's clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have one more question about a workflow that's in the book a call link. Actually,
Okay.
maybe you do it off top of your can do it off top of your head, but it says like remove from workflow. Actually, immediately after the trigger has been set up, and then immediately it says as a next step, remove from workflow and remove no show tag, and I have no clue why.
Okay.
In
Do you
the
want
sales process one.
do you know what the title of it is?
Maybe I can show you, maybe easier.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that would be probably
Yeah.
easier. Go ahead and show us.
Yeah, can you see this one?
Yeah. Let's open up the action, remove from workflow. Let's see which workflow is it asking you to remove from. Okay, so it's removing it from the no-show appointment workflow. So because the person booked, they're removing it from, I don't know why that is, but
All right. I'm
yeah.
happy that's well, if it doesn't make sense, I just remove it. But I thought like I may miss something or I won't understand it. But
yeah, I would just leave it in because this is part of a template that you've got, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so I would just leave it in. It's only going to remove the contact from that workflow if the contact is in the workflow, in this particular workflow. So it's not going to remove the contact from the workflow that, like, it's not going to remove the contact from this workflow.
No, exactly. It's actually in the sales process workflow. So,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't put in my own one, right? So,
if you've created a no-show appointment workflow, I would put that one there. I would put that one there to replace it. Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So just follow
I
it
would.
without understanding it.
Well, to understand it is to take a look at the no-show appointment workflow. We'd have to understand, how did they get into the no-show appointment workflow? What was the trigger that put them in there? We'd have to understand that first. So we can go take a look at the trigger for the no-show appointment and see if we can figure out why we would be removing them from there.
Let me see, no show.
Okay. So it looks like the trigger is a pipeline stage. So go here. And if you can just open up the trigger and let's see what that says. Okay, so this is just you moving them from booked appointment into no-show. So you're categorizing them as a no-show. And then they get put into this workflow where they are waiting, right? So you're sending an email asking them to rebook, then you're waiting a day and you're sending another email. So what if they book in between here, right? So you want to pull them out of this workflow before they get the second email that says continue to book a call, right? That's why you're pulling them out of this workflow. If they book a call, you want to pull them out of the no-show workflow. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so we just don't want them to continue to receive. If after receiving this follow-up email because they didn't show, and then they book a call, we don't want them to receive email number 2 to
I see.
continue to book a call.
Yeah,
So that's why we're plucking them out of this workflow.
I
Does that make
see.
sense?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would leave that step in definitely then.
Yeah, I see. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Fernand.
Oh, okay, guys. It was great to see everybody. We are going to wrap this up. I apologize for going over, but I do think we covered some valuable information today. And we'll see everybody on Thursday as we continue through with the AI series. Take care.
Thank you so
and
much.
yeah, we'll see you Thursday, guys.
Yes, have a nice day.
Bye.